Hi, I'm Pooja. I've recently completed this renovation project in Bangalore. So I'm going to take you through the house, the elements, and I'll be giving you details of each space. Firstly, we have an overview of the entire house as soon as we enter. So you're at the entrance where you see the entire space, a large space, which is divided into 3 zones. One is our formal living, informal living, and then our dining. So here we previously had an arch at this space, and this was blocking much of our light, the natural light, and this space had become quite dark earlier. So we got rid of this arch, and now it's the single space, although it's divided with different furnitures. So this is the TV unit, which is the highlight of this space, the living unit, living room. It's a highlight because one, we've used a lacquered glass here. So this lacquered glass is taken from the floor to the ceiling. Now what happens with this space and this element is, since there are no windows around the space in the living room, we don't have any natural light coming in. So we have a window and our natural light coming in from that side of our area. So this light reflects on our lacquered glass. So when this reflects on a lacquered glass, it tends to make the space look bigger because the natural light is reflecting. So now you may think that mirrors and reflective surfaces are not allowed as per Vastu, but here this is the north side of the house, and according to Vastu, it's good to have a reflective surface on the north or the east side. So this goes well with the aesthetics, with the design, and even as per the Vastu component. So now I'll take you through the next element of our living unit, which is our jali wall. So this jali, earlier there was a step wall here, and it was at different levels. So that wasn't giving us a great view of the house. So hence we've put this jali wall such that we also have privacy to the rooms, and it also looks like a great aesthetic element and gives a better impact to this space. So the next space that we are talking about will be our informal living. Now you may ask, what's a formal living and an informal living? So our formal living is basically for all formal meetings or guests who come in. Informal is basically where you can have a cup of tea or coffee with your family around the evenings. It's just an informal area where you can be as comfortable as you like. So this is our informal space, and next is our dining area. So this dining area, we had a lot of storage on this side of the wall, which has been removed so that there is easy movement of your chairs, not touching the furniture behind. And since this is a dining area, we also needed to accommodate a common wash basin where you can wash your hands after quick meals. So here we have one small unit accommodated. Just beside our dining room, we have our kitchen. So we don't have any major changes in our kitchen, but just that we've tried to give an overall color theme of white in the house, and we've followed it in the kitchen by giving white cabinets, and we've changed the handle to match or suit the contemporary look of this house now. If you observe, most of our walls are still empty in the house because we are yet to finish the decor part. We'll be having some plants and some frames here, as well as on this wall, the large wall, where we'll be having a lot of paintings. Apart from the decor, you may also observe that the house looks very bright now. One is because we are reflecting the natural light from this side to this side, and second is because we've used low-toned colors, like we've just given off-white and white in the ceiling. So it tends to make the space look larger and bigger. The third thing that I want to highlight is also the lights that we've used. So we've just given a 4-inch false ceiling because we didn't have much height to play with. That's just a bare minimum which is enough for us to give adjustable lights. So these lights, you can change the hue as per your requirements based on which, like what function is happening or what you're using it for. Supposing you may want to watch a movie with your family on the TV. So these lights are not going to work for you at that point. So we just have one cove light element given here. You just switch off all the lights and this cove light is going to still keep the place lit. Suppose you have guests or some function in the house, you may need white light or a high quality, high performing light. So this light would work at that point and give you good quality photos and videos. And suppose you're just in a evening zone, evening mode where you really don't want the flashy light, you just tone it down to neutral or warm and you're good. So this is about the light component, which is also playing a major role in our entire zone. So now we are entering the master bedroom. As soon as we enter, we previously had a mirror and a dressing unit on this wall, but that had to be removed because of Vastu issues. So now we have a storage here. There is an excess furniture from the other room which we had repurposed. This is about 13 years old, which is still intact and in good condition. So the next thing that we have is the dressing unit. Here we have a full length mirror supported by fancy dressing lights. Inside we have a lot of storage and this is just in a depth of about 3 inches. We have a beam above which we wanted to cover and merge with the cabinets to make it aesthetically appealing. So the next we have is the lacquered glass behind the bed. This reflects the natural light, giving a more natural feel to the space. We plan to add texture on the lacquered glass in form of paintings to further enhance it. So if you see, the entire room has a lighter veneer tone, almost orangish shade, and we are complementing it with darker wooden flooring. So this flooring is planned in such a way that you have panels horizontally placed to make the space look bigger, such that there are no narrow passages. So next we are looking at the bathroom of this room. So if you notice, we've used granite in this. We've used it on the countertop, the skirting and the door and window frames. This helps in easy cleaning and looks neater. The edge tile application usually tends to damage or break upon usage. So this will be avoided by using a granite framing around doors, windows or corners, and thus making it look aesthetically appealing also. Now we are proceeding to the next bedroom. So this bedroom has gone through a lot of renovations. In terms that there was a existing wall here and this door entrance wasn't here. It was much ahead of the entrance that you see now. So we've broken up that wall and used that up into wardrobe space. So as soon as we enter, we have a dressing storage area here. So you see that there are small racks like the master bedroom where you can store your dressing stuff. The next thing that we have is our wardrobe. So this is our full length sliding wardrobe. So the speciality of this from the outdoor is you don't see the loft division, which looks pretty ugly otherwise. We've taken the door up to the maximum height. Since the limitation with height was 8 feet here, what we have done is we've given a small storage below here such that it's openable and you can store your items and then you close it back. And this is not very evident in the view. So we get into the interiors of this wardrobe. So this space is utilized into the dressing unit, and this is the other space where we have given a smaller loft with other internal divisions, trays and drawers, regular drawers. Now there's one speciality about this wardrobe. So there was a problem accommodating a dressing mirror in this room because given a mirror here, it would hit the door or be a hindrance in the opening. So according to Vastu, mirror around the bed wasn't allowed. Hence what we did was we gave a mirror hidden into the wardrobe, and this is how it comes out. So you have your mirror here, and whenever it's not in use, you can push it back, and hence there's no vastu issue also. And then you just slide your door off. So here in this room, another speciality is that we don't have any handles in the entire room. So we have given self handles instead. Self handles are handles that are embedded into the doors itself, and you don't need a separate fixture for it. So this is about the sliding door feature that we have. Earlier we had a study unit here which has been broken down, and we've utilized the space for the entire wardrobe here. Apart from that, we have a nice headboard that we've given here. Earlier this room didn't have a headboard. This is a later addition now. So this headboard, if you see, is quite tall. This is because the user of this room is about 6'2" in height. So it's made customized according to his requirements. The next feature in this room that you see is the overall ambience, which is white marble look that we have given. So this room is naturally lit at all times. So we thought we can make use of that feature, and so we've kept the room light with light colors. We've given a white marble tone. This also looks royal. I mean, imagine having marble look on the wardrobes. Isn't that a great thing? Also, this room previously had dark colors on the walls, which now are just plain white. So we try to keep it as minimal as possible. And about the lighting, we've used neutral lights here. So where I am standing right now, we previously had a dressing unit here. So this unit has been removed, and this was repurposed as a storage in the master bedroom, as I had specified earlier. Now, since this storage was removed, we could accommodate a door here. We did not have a bathroom here. This is the bathroom of the other room, which has been included into this room. So we've got a new door here. We have a new opening, and now we enter the bathroom. Before we go into the bathroom, I would like to tell you about the door. We have used a PVC sheet for easy flow of water, such that the wood does not decay. Now, as we enter into bathroom, we have about 2-3 main features in this. This is on a grey tone. Since we have a bedroom which is on white tone, we thought we'd complement it with a grey tone bathroom. And we have a nice shower unit where this has a mist feature. There's a water saving shower facility that we have from Jacquard. Then we have a rimless WC. Now the rimless WC is because nowadays we've all got hygiene conscious. So now we are moving to the next room, the last room. Before that, I would like to highlight the jali here. So this acts as a privacy screen for us from the common bathroom. So we plan to have some planters here, and this will give us a good view from the informal seating and the dining area also. And will give us privacy at the same time. Now entering to the last room, this is a new entrance created for this room. The previous entrance for this room was here. This wall has been closed down. So there was a common area which acted as an entrance for this room and the other room, which has been closed down now, and we've opened up a new entrance. Also with this, we've opened up a new bathroom entrance. Since we had taken off the bathroom of this room in another room, we have connected this room bathroom with the common bathroom. So this is a very nice feature that we've got in this room. We have created a study area here, a private study area where we have a sliding door here with frosted glass. So this glass doesn't allow any visual access, and also there is no sound once you close this. So this is our study area where we have replicated the wardrobe similar to the earlier ones. It was hard to manage to get a similar finished laminate or veneer, but we have tried our best to get the closest look. Apart from the wardrobe, we have a nice bookshelf. So here we plan to have all our books. Same way, there's a level up for the same thing, and then this is our study desk. This is one more good feature is we're facing the north and studying, and also it is attached to a balcony. So this is our balcony, and that's how we have a nice private study area without any disturbance. So yeah, I've showed you the entire house now, and I'm pretty happy with the project. Just to summarize a few things, we had a very tight timeline. So the tenants, I mean the house owner had to shift somewhere else until the project was completed. So we just had about 1.52 months to complete the entire project, and we had strict timelines of 9 to 6 every day, and Sundays were not a working day. Plus, all our plans needed to be approved by the association, since it's a flat where there are people who have been living here for the last 13-15 years. So every change, every plan had to be approved by the association, and only then we could go ahead. I hope you also liked the design, and if you did, then please do like, share and subscribe the video. And don't forget to leave your lovely comments for me. If you have any queries, I'll be really happy to answer them too. Thank you.